Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am MK the Queen, and today this is another episode of MK's Kitchen. Now this one's a little special for all our little southern folks out there, and just to let you know, I'm from the good old sweet home Alabama. So for our Alabamians and our little southerners, we're going to make an old-fashioned classic that grandma probably made in the kitchen at some point. We're going to do a southern old-fashioned custard pie. I'm super excited because it's one of my favorite pies. I'm going to show you how to make it. It's super quick. Not necessarily super quick, but it is easy for those of you that may have made it for the first time. This is also going to be my first time making it, so let's see how it turns out. All right, y'all, let's get started. All right, so for our ingredients for our custard pie, here we have our Pillsbury pie crust. We got the deep dish kind. We have unsalted sweet cream butter. We have some granulated sugar. We have 4 eggs, salt, vanilla, whole milk, and of course our measuring cups and such. And our little handy whisk that we're going to be using. Also, you're going to need a bowl. First things first, go ahead and preheat your oven. We're going to preheat it to 400 degrees. Go ahead and get that nice and hot. And then we're going to get started on warming up our whole milk. Let's go. Okay, so go ahead and turn on your oven. We're going to get that warm. And woo, look at that. Our oven is at 400. That's what we need. So for our milk, we're going to need 2.5 cups of milk. Let's go ahead and measure that out. Get that to that 2.5. All right. We're gonna let our oven get a little bit warm before we pour that in there. Yeah, it's a little warm. Go ahead and pour your milk on in there. All right, y'all, and also to go along with our milk, we're gonna take our unsalted sweet cream butter. We're gonna take 4 tablespoons, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go ahead and cut that in half. Make sure it gets room temperature because it's a little hard to cut. But that's basically half of the butter. I'm gonna go ahead, undo that for our milk. Make it a little splash. All right. Okay, so while our milk and butter is still warming up, you'll know when it's about done when it starts steaming and there's bubbles around the edge, bigger bubbles. So we'll know in a minute. It's getting warm, it's getting there. But in the meantime, if you want to, you can go ahead and prep your pie crust. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I have foil around the outside of the edges? Well, if you're like me, I don't like burnt crust on my edges, but if you like a little burnt, that's okay. You do what you do. But for those of us that do not like that crusty, one of the ways you can kind of prevent that is to put foil around the edges. So yeah, just do that. We're also going to take a fork and we're going to poke holes in it, so that way during the process of it baking, our pie crust doesn't kind of bubble up a little bit, and we don't want that. So let's get us a little holes in there. Uh-oh. Just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, that should be enough. All right, pie crust. All right, milk. You getting there. All right, y'all. Let's get started on our pie filling. First things first, we're gonna start off with our lovely eggs. We're gonna take 4 of them. Go ahead and put that on in now. 3. So we got some crusties that I'm filling now. We'll get those out in a minute. Let's go ahead and take our last number 4 egg. Go ahead and get on in there. Let's see. All right, we're gonna get those little eggshells out. Y'all, looks like our milk is nice and hot and bubbly. We're gonna take that off the oven and let it cool for a little bit. I'm gonna let that cool down some. All right, milk and butter. All right. So let's get back to our bowl for our filling. We got those little eggshells out. We got our 4 little eggs. Okay, we're gonna add some vanilla. And here we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're gonna take us some salt. We have 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Put that on in there. And then for our sugar, I don't have a 3/4 cup, but we have a 1/4 cup. And we're gonna do that 3 times. Let me take this little sugar. That's 1. And that's 2. And that's 3. Alright, once you got your little ingredients in there, go ahead and whisk that up until it's nice and combined. You can really smell that vanilla. Alright, feeling. We see you. We don't want to do it too much and over mix our eggs. We don't want those bubbling and fluffing up on us, but that's simple. See, I told y'all it's easy. But we're gonna wait on our milk and butter to cool down some, and then we'll be back to add that on in with our egg filling. All right, y'all, so we just got our milk, put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes to kind of let it cool down a little bit. So what we're going to do is slowly add just a little to our egg mixture. And while we do that, we're gonna whisk that up a little bit at a time. And that slowly by slowly. I'm gonna add some more. Just add a little bit at a time because it's still a little warm. You can see it's kind of curdling up, but that's all right. Still gonna taste good. That's all that matters. And yeah, we're gonna keep whisking and get all that combined. Go ahead and just pour the rest of that in there. Go ahead. Ooh, look at a nice pour from my milk and butter. All right, y'all. Whisk it up. Okay. I see you feeling. I see you, Custard. Nice and mixed. It looks pretty good. All right. See if we can transfer this over to our pie crust. Let's go ahead and try to do that. We got just a little bit left over. What we're gonna do is go ahead and put this in the oven and slide out one of our racks and then try to see if we can fill it up all the way. So let's see about doing that. Okay, y'all. So we done pulled out one of our racks and we went ahead and put the mixture that was in the bowl back in our little boiler. And we're gonna just finish topping that off with the rest of it so you don't make a mess. Ooh, we're gonna have a full custard pie, baby. All right, we're gonna put that on in there. Uh-oh, be careful. All right, so like I said, the oven's 400 degrees. We'll be back in about 30 minutes. Then we'll see how it's looking and see if it'll need more time or not. Bye-bye, custard pie. All right, it's been about 30 minutes. Ooh, all right. I see you. Ooh, it is not ready. It is still jiggly. You can tell by the jiggle test. So we're gonna leave that in there probably about another 20 minutes, and we'll come back and see if it'll be firm enough for us. So let's go ahead and set the clock back. And we'll be back in about 20 minutes. All right, y'all, this is our custard pie after another 20 minutes. It's still a little jiggly, but not as much as before. So we're gonna go ahead and take that out because I don't want it to cook forever. But I'm just gonna take it out and let it cool. All right. Well, y'all, there's our custard pie. It smells so good. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. Not bad for the first time. Not bad. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. It's another episode of MK's Kitchen. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that, and let me know how this recipe goes for you. All right, see you guys later. Bye.